You know, some albums are just music. But then, every once in a while, you find one that's so much more. It tells this incredible story. A story about a life-changing journey and about what it really means to master your craft. And today, we're diving headfirst into one of those masterpieces.
Okay, to really get this, let's just start with a feeling. I want you to picture this. You're at a party, it's right on the beach, the sun is just going down, it's a semi-open venue. You can almost feel that warm breeze, can't you? Well, that feeling, that exact immersive world, that's where we're going today.
So what are we talking about? We're talking about an album of Hawaiian music. But not just any album. This thing is so pure, so perfectly put together that if you're a serious fan of hula music, this is a must-have, like an absolute essential.
So what is it that makes it so special? Well, it really just comes down to one word: purity. The music itself, the arrangements, they're really simple, really beautiful. It lets those classic Hawaiian standards just shine, you know? It's not overproduced or anything like that. It's just right. And people who listen to it, they say the effect is almost spiritual. It feels healing, cleansing, and just really encouraging.
Okay, so you've got this incredibly authentic, deeply spiritual Hawaiian album. Now, take a guess. Who do you think made it? I'll give you a hint. The answer is probably not who you're thinking of. Not by a long shot.
And this, right here, is where the story gets really interesting. Because the person behind this music, well, on the surface, their identity seems to completely contradict everything we just talked about. It kind of throws that whole authenticity thing for a loop.
The artist's name is Sandii. Yep, Sandii. And if that name rings a bell, you are probably thinking of 80s and 90s J-pop, which, let's be honest, is a million miles away from traditional Hawaiian music.
Yeah, that's right. We're talking about the same Sandii, the J-pop icon, the one who was part of the legendary Yellow Magic Orchestra family, you know, YMO. Her whole background is in stuff like techno-pop and new wave, so for her to pivot to these super traditional Polynesian standards, I mean, that is a massive, almost unbelievable artistic leap. And, you know, this brings us right to the heart of it. It's the big question, the skepticism you might be feeling right now. The source material even calls it out directly. A Japanese pop star singing traditional hula? I mean, how can that possibly be authentic? Well, here's the thing. The answer isn't about where she was born. Not at all. It's about a journey of profound, really rigorous, and just total dedication to mastering the art and the culture of hula from the inside out. Look, this journey to authenticity, it wasn't some casual hobby for her. It was a total, life-changing commitment. Back in 1998, she actually hit pause on her music career just to dedicate herself completely to hula. And for the next 7 years, she wasn't just learning. Oh no, she was mastering every single piece of it, from becoming a kahiko dancer to a formal chanter, right up until she earned the ultimate honor in 2005.
That's when she inherited the revered title of kumu hula. And we really need to understand what this means. This is not some honorary degree you just get handed. A kumu hula is a certified hula master, a teacher who's been given this huge responsibility to carry the tradition forward. It is, without a doubt, a title of the highest respect.
And that right there is the key to this whole story. See, Sandii didn't just borrow from a culture. She became part of it. She earned her place, plain and simple, through years and years of dedicated study. She got the credentials, she gained the deep respect of the hula community, and she did it all from the inside out. So, armed with all of this profound, earned knowledge and now holding the title of kumu hula, she finally went back into the recording studio, and she was ready to create something truly, truly special. So after all that, in 2007, she finally released Sandii's Hawaii 4th. Now you see this number on the screen? 3 years. That's how long she spent just thinking about and creating this one album. So yeah, this was no rush job. This was a total labor of love. And her goal for the album, man, it tells you everything you need to know. She wasn't trying to make some flashy pop record. Nope. She just wanted to create the perfect, most intimate soundtrack for a backyard-style hula party. You know? Music that was born from a real deep understanding of the culture, designed to feel warm and like you're all in it together. And the result? Well, the result was an album that everyone, critics, fans, you name it, praised for its absolute purity. Because she did the work, because of her deep study, the music stands shoulder to shoulder with the work of Native artists. It's celebrated for how much it respects and sticks to tradition. Okay, so what's the big takeaway from all this? What's the so what?
Well, this isn't just a story about a really great album. It's actually a super powerful lesson in what it truly means to be an artist. I mean, Sandii's incredible journey just completely flips our initial perception on its head. Think about it. We started with this idea of a J-pop musician singing hula, which, yeah, it feels a little weird, a little dissonant, but where we end up is the reality. A certified commute hula, a master, creating a masterpiece in her chosen art form. And her story, her work, it really proves something, doesn't it? It proves that true artistry isn't just about where you come from. It's about the deep study. It's about having profound respect for the source. And it's about that relentless dedication you need to achieve something masterful.
And that really just leaves us with a final, powerful question to think about. What if true authenticity in art has less to do with your passport and everything to do with the heart, the respect, and the integrity of the journey you take to master your craft?